All right, so welcome to today's market review and expectation. All right, so in the previous week, this is what I was expecting price to behave. Okay, so if you watch the previous video, I was talking about the fact that I was expecting price to have a reaction around this um, previous weekly fair value gap. Okay, the low end of it. I was expecting price to have a reaction down, but I was waiting for to see how we traded on or how we would trade on Monday and then Tuesday. Okay, and if you take a look at the charts, this is Monday's candle and then this is Tuesday's candle. Okay, so on Monday, price actually rose up into the low end of the weekly fair value gap. Okay, let me go to the weekly charts so we see it clearly. So price rose up to the low end of it. Okay, and on Tuesday price dropped. Okay, and then had a pullback into the range, and on Wednesday we dropped, and then Thursday we hit the target and went much lower. Okay, so even though I was expecting price to drop, okay, and tackle these particular daily previous lows, I was actually expecting that we would at least rise up or price would trade up into the midpoint of this fair value gap, this weekly fair value gap. Okay, that's the high end of the fair value gap, and then the low end of the fair value gap. In between the midpoint of it, I was expecting price to at least rise up in there, but due to the extreme weakness of the dollar index, we just opened up Monday, we had a bullish candle, Tuesday bearish, Wednesday bearish, and then Thursday we hit the target and then went much lower, and price had a pullback in there on Friday. Okay, on Friday we had a pullback. Okay, so what are my expectations for the coming week? My expectation for the coming week, um, I'm expecting at least price to actually continue its bearish stance. You don't trade against the trend until price has actually shown us signs that probably we've come to the end of the road or the end of that particular trend, and we wait for a breaking market structure, then we trade in the other direction with confirmations. Okay, all right, so this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting at least price to actually rise up to the high end of this particular candle, which forms the low end of the daily fair value gap. Okay, this candle's low, then this candle's high. Okay, I'm expecting price to rise up either on Sunday or Monday, and then in the week we can drop down and then tackle this particular previous daily low, and then also these lows can be cleared. Okay, can be cleared. So that's my target for the week, for the coming week. Okay, but then if you should take a look at the weekly charts, if you should take a look at the weekly charts, on the weekly charts, we have actually come, or we are at a very critical point in price. Okay, if you take a look at this particular candle right here, okay, this candle's high, this candle, the high end of it. Okay, so that big candle right there, okay, can as well serve as a bullish order block, which will propel price, or which will push price up to target this particular high, fill up this fair value gap, and then probably clear these highs. Okay, because it's on the weekly level. It's on the weekly level. Okay, so let's see how we trade in the coming week. So we should have it in mind that we are at a very critical point in price where we can use this particular candle as a potential bullish order block, which will push price up. Okay, this is a weekly chart, and so if you should have a reaction here, indeed, price could actually go high as the high of clearing the high of this particular candle, and then this candle's high, which comes in at 107.109. Okay, after you've cleared this whole fair value gap. Okay, after you've cleared or you filled that particular fair value gap, you could these levels and this level could be our next target. So I'm still bearish. As I said, I'm looking at tackling these lows on the daily time frame. Okay, so that's my expectation for the coming week. And as we know, if you should take a look at the seasonal tendencies, the dollar is showing weakness on all the time frames. Okay, all the time intervals. That's 35 years, 15 years, and then the 5 years charts. Okay, dollar is bearish in all the three instances. Okay, so in the month of December, and it's a seasonal, sorry, it's a Christmas month, and a lot of holidays coming in. Okay, so that's my target. Where are you? So that's my target. I'm expecting price to rise up to the high end of this fair value gap, then you tackle this particular previous daily low, then most likely, if we should use that weekly bullish order block that I identified earlier, then price could rise up to clear these highs, fill up this fair value gap, then we can come up to this levels. Okay, clear these levels, but that's on the long term. But in the short term, I'm looking at clearing this particular previous daily low. Okay, so let's see how we trade on in the coming week. Okay, in the coming week. So as we've done this for the dollar index, we take a reverse for the foreign currency. That's euro and pound. As dollar drops, euro and pound are going to rise. Okay, so we trade with caution. Then we also take a look at our forest factory, what forest factory has to offer us. Okay, take note of all those high impact news. All right, thank you for watching.